Hello everyone. Okay, so now that I have made my whipped cream with Becel, and if you haven't seen that video, that really, honestly, this Becel, I am loving this. I was thinking about how people make like a whipped cream fruit cup, and it's the kind of thing that my daughter has always loved, or, you know, a yogurt fruit cup, but I thought the possibilities are endless. So I started to look up some various whipped cream desserts. I actually was looking up, whipped cream desserts, and then I found a couple that came up where people used cream cheese. So I thought, that's an interesting idea. This cream cheese will add to the complexity of the taste, and you will, I guess, also have a slightly firmer cream. So I had found one recipe, but then I lost where the recipe was. So I'm just gonna go for it myself and try to come up with something. So what we are going to need and what I'm going to use for this is I have the whipped Tofutti, non-dairy cream cheese, and of course the Becel. So it's going to be adding a combination of this and sugar and this, and I guess some sugar, vanilla, and then we're going to get the cup, and it's going to be a surprise. I told my daughter I'm going to make her something that I know she's going to love, because she loves fruit cups all the time. So I'm going to get started, and I'm making this recipe up on the fly. I'm probably going to use, I'm thinking either 4 or 5 tablespoons of this whipped Tofutti, and I'm going to stick with the half cup of the whipping cream, because if you remember, it made a good amount. So maybe we'll start with 4 tablespoons and see how I feel judging this, guys. Just gonna eyeball it, taste. Let me get the vanilla out. I've got to get my sugar, so I'll be back. I have white sugar for this. The white sugar is going to be best in terms of the color match for the dessert. That way the color of your whipped cream will not change, but you can use agave if you want. You can use maple syrup, whatever your sweetener of choice is. You can use, I don't know, stevia. That would not be my choice, but you know, it's up to you guys. So I'm just going to get about 4, and this is kind of like a big tablespoon. I'm going to do about 4 of that in here. Okay, so as I am adding, I'm almost feeling, guys, and again, it's not always easy to add an exact tablespoon. You got to kind of eyeball it. But I'm feeling as though this is my 4. I think I could use 5. Possibly 6, but let's go with 5. Okay, so whatever this is, maybe it's a little more than 5, so I'm just gonna put that in there, guys. So for this amount of whipped cream cheese, sorry guys, I'm probably gonna put a tablespoon of sugar. It is a dessert, or, you know, a little bit of a treat, so it's meant to be sweet. I'm gonna put this in there, just a little more, a little less, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to get that in there, and I'm gonna start to whip this up. Okay, I just have my hand mixer. If you have a stand mixer, you can use that. If you want to make more than what I'm making, I always do smaller portions because it's me and my daughter, but you can double, triple, do what you need to do to make more if that's what you desire. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that's sweet enough. And, well, I don't know if I should do it in a different bowl. I don't really see a reason to do it in a different bowl. I'm gonna get my, I'm just putting it in here, guys. We're gonna do that. So I'm gonna take the Becel whipping cream, half a cup, because I think that's a good amount to mix with my half a cup. Okay, I'm going to pour that right in there. Now, because obviously I have more mixture in here than just whipping up some basic whipped cream, I'm going to add more vanilla than I would have if you're just doing the whipping cream. I believe I put a half teaspoon of vanilla in there. So I'm going to put 1 teaspoon this time. So we're gonna do a teaspoon of vanilla. And this is the pure vanilla extract from Costco. And I'm gonna add more sugar because we were adding sugar to the when you made the basic whipped cream. So guys, I think I'm probably gonna do another tablespoon of sugar. So that's a half tablespoon. I'm just gonna go for it. We're doing a tablespoon right here, guys. Now, I'm just going to give this a little bit of a mix. Just so it's all loosely incorporated. Before I start the actual whipping up. So. Okay, so looks beautiful. Look at this. Beautiful. I think that was, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 minutes. I didn't time it. Tastes so good. It is. Really good. Okay, guys. So now we're going to look at that. So the Becel expands as it's supposed to when you're whipping it. I still got enough in here. I'll probably do a little bit of, what do I want to make? Caramel and fettuccine sauce. I want to do a fettuccine with this. So now I'm going to get a cup and start assembling because I want to make, I only have raspberries, but you can always do more fruits if you want, or blueberries or blackberries or a mix of fruit, whatever. But I'm going to get a few cups and I'll start to assemble this how I think it should go. Okay guys, so I just have a couple of small glasses here. I have, you know, if you get something at Starbucks and you get the single-use plastic, I try to keep those to reuse as much as possible. So I have a couple of those that would be bigger, which I'm sure my daughter would appreciate. But for now, we're gonna just start with a smaller glass, guys, and it's just about layering. So look at my beautiful, beautiful, what are we calling this? Oh gosh. Whipped cream cheese? Whatever. Give me a name. Whipped cream and cheese or something. And we're gonna put a spoonful at the bottom of each glass. Then we're gonna put some raspberries. So I've just got some raspberries here. Maybe I'll do 3. Looks pretty. And we're gonna add more of the whipped cream. More raspberries. Let's get them at the corner so we can see the beauty of the raspberries when you look at it. I mean, you could of course now also layer in some granola. I was considering that. I've got flax, not flax. Hemp hearts. I'm probably going to sprinkle some on top, but you could layer that stuff in as well. I was thinking about the granola, but I'm out of granola. If I had some, I would absolutely put some raspberries, granola, and the cream. Let's add another raspberry right here. Okay. Yum, num, num. Look at that. Okay, beautiful. And I guess I'm gonna put at least a raspberry on top. So something like that, guys. You can design it how you like. It's just gonna be about layering it. Again, if you've got granola, use it. If you want to put blueberries in here, whatever fruit, it is not limited to this. But right now, this is what, are we calling this, like a raspberry parfait kind of thing? I'll find a proper title for it. But look at that. It looks nice. And just make your layers, guys. So I sprinkled a bit of maple flavored hemp hearts on top of mine. I will let my daughter decide if she wants to do that with hers, but this is what they look like. And let's just see, I've maybe used half of what I made. So if you're making like 4 to 5 fruit cups, let's just call it, you know, in this size glass, that's a good amount. If you want to make more, double the recipe, triple the recipe. Guys, let me taste this. Okay, so, I mean, it's too pretty. You don't even want to taste it, but here we go. Oh, this is so good. Load it up with more fruit if you want. Like I said, if I had fresh blueberries, I'd put them on. I've got frozen, so I don't really want it. You know, if you defrost, they get all wet. I'm just going to enjoy this bite of my fruit. And this delicious cream, cheese whipped cream. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever you call it. Whipped cream. I don't know. Tell me a proper name. But that's that, guys. It's all for now. Not hard to make. And definitely, you don't have to have the cream cheese. You can leave the flavor profile more just like a whipped cream if you want it to be a little lighter. But if you want to, I thought, let me try this whipped cream cheese, yeah. It's a tongue twister. Anyway, guys, that is all for now. I'm gonna eat and enjoy, and see you in the next video. What do you know? I actually had blueberries in the fridge. I forgot. They were in a package just a little bit off to something, the side covered by something else. So I've added a few blueberries. Now I would have put them throughout, but hey, I've been able to put some on the top. That's for my daughter, and I've just added some into mine. And let's have another bite because this is so good. Now again, I'll add a bit more on my hemp hearts. You don't need to add the cream cheese to this at all. You might just prefer the light, fluffy taste of the whipped cream, which is outstanding as it is. But this kicks it up a little notch. Alright guys, that is all for now. See you in the next video.